I found myself atop the high wall of Lothric, or what remained of it. The towers were in disrepair, plant life beginning to emerge from the brickwork, and unsettling tree effigies that would appear to have once been human. I began to exit the tower I had initially found myself in, to discover a crossbowman waiting, attempting to hit me from a perch. Backtracking slightly, I removed the threat before plunging down headfirst into two dogs. They were fast, but I was faster. The dogs were not alone, however, as two hollows, slightly larger than normal, also patrolled the walkway. Pinning the first against a wall, he was easily dispatched. The other I attempted to plunge, but ended up missing, and a hollow warrior jumped into the fray. Heading up to another tower, a message suggested I tried fire. Upon rounding the corner, a firebolt flew at me, which I presume was what the warning hinted at. Another hollow rose to fight me as well, something oozing from him as my club made contact with his cranium, leading to a shorter than average lifespan. The treasures within this tower merely consisted of a bow and some arrows, but I was convinced there was more, as I attempted to find any passages I'd missed for several minutes. Eventually I discovered another pathway by the bonfire, where I found myself staring down the corpse of a dragon. Fear encroached me in its presence, concerned it may raise me from its slumber, whilst hollows swarmed me. When I had decided it was definitely dead, I tried to climb on it before continuing on, finding a pair of binoculars on a tower behind the dragon before entering the room below. I saw two hollows in the room, and where one was resting, the other was hidden behind some barrels and crates. Very much up and about. I sought to remove him from the picture first, only to discover the other had risen to catch me off guard, resulting in the Estus I had so carefully conserved until that point to be consumed. I did manage to salvage a better weapon from one of the hollows, a longsword. It wasn't much, but it would serve me perfectly well. Heading further and further down the wall, I encountered a shielded hollow who on death dropped his helmet. During which a crossbowman blindsided me and got a hit. So I killed him and stole his trousers. I was starting to gather some equipment. Injured and out of Estus, I backtracked to the bonfire to replenish my supplies. The hollows from before were no match for my new longsword, especially now I knew about their traps and so easily evaded it. Heading upwards past the shielded hollow, a swooping figure overshadowed me before crashing down on the tower in front of me. A dragon. This one, unfortunately, was very much alive and well, and seemed content with scorching me alive whether I took the high path or the low. Baiting his flames on the upper path, I dashed across the lower one to safety, although the dragon still attempted to throw flames my way. A door to the tower the dragon sat on was visible, but after an attempt to open it, it became clear it was locked from the other side. Turning around, I noticed a knight who was much more heavily armoured than the rest. I tried to sneak up on him, to stab him in the back, but he noticed me, and charged with force I hadn't encountered since the champion guarding Firelink's shrine. I tried to heal myself, but could never space myself enough to do it safely, using all of my Estus up to be hit again to mitigate the effect of it immediately. I tried to evade him, but found another enemy jumping at me. Deciding it had been a bad idea to rush, I tried backtracking, only to find a blade penetrating my back, killing me then and there. setting back to recover my lost souls, I almost ran headfirst into a patrol of hollows, as the dragon had burnt them all before. When I returned, ready to fight the knight again, he walked straight past me, leaving the path open. Not being one to complain about good fortune, I slowly walked by him to deal with the rogue in the other room, before finding myself a new bonfire to rest at.